Today I'm going to be talking about Free Guy. Free Guy was it's a new Ryan Reynolds movie with Jacksepticeye as the co-star, and I just want to say, man, what an outstanding nerdy film. Never in my life did I expect to find Ryan Reynolds acting like a complete nerd while having streamers in the movie doing their job, and just was really cool to me. So for those who don't know, basically, Free Guy is about a video game character who ends up being able to learn how to think for himself, and he ends up changing the video game. And they're on the outside. There are two human characters who are doing their jobs. Uh, and then it turns out that the big bad guy is causing issues and trying to shut down the video game universe, which causes issues for the outside people. So then they have to go in and try and find the solution to the problem, because if the outside character shuts things down, then the inside character will, or the people in the universe will end up dying, and that's pretty much what it's about. But it follows the main character, Ryan Reynolds, or Guy, who gets tired of doing the same thing every day and just completely doing like a routine thing every morning, and he ends up finding basically like super powered goggles, and he learns that things are different than what he originally thought. And then you have his love interest that every Ryan Reynolds movie has, named Millie, who is your stereotypical nerd chick, and she is just an unbearably stupid character when she's in the video game universe, and I think that she's very goofy when she tries to be smart, and she just does like super realistic, cool, badass chick things that reminds me of like Laura Croft from Tomb Raider. And then you have her assistant, whose name is only known as Keys, and he's basically everybody's pushover in the movie. So he's pushed over by the super bad guy villain, and then he gets pushed around by Millie after all that. I don't know, it was just really goofy. But the best part about the movie is that it targets nerds so hard. Without getting too much into spoilers, there are tons of cameos in there. Obviously, Jacksepticeye is in it, and Pokimane, for those who don't know. But there are even appearances from other streamers doing their jobs, and just people that we didn't usually expect. And I don't know, it just was really cool to me. It definitely targets my demographic of nerd who likes video games and comedy and goofy things from Ryan Reynolds, who is an absolute star in this movie. Everything Ryan Reynolds does finds a way to be funny. Whether it's him like trying to run away from being shot at and or killing people, or driving a motorcycle through a window, he just goes all out. But I'm debating about if I would have liked it if it was a little more violent per se, because like, I mean, it's only rated PG-13, so you can't see like a lot of violence. But in my mind, when I see Ryan Reynolds, especially a lot recently, I'm imagining like super violent and bloody scenes when there's not really that much blood in the movie, because it's targeted at kind of a younger audience, being PG-13. But I'm wondering how I would have liked it if there was maybe a little bit more blood and stuff. I don't know. It just seems like a dumb complaint. But uh, now talking about like the bad things, they say the word noob so much. I know other channels that I have watched who reviewed this movie say the same thing. No, they say this word so many times. And then you have like another thing that I don't like, really. I mean, I love it, but it's more of a so bad it's good thing. Is the main villain is so unbelievably stupid and such a gamer that he's like the top Redditor on Reddit. Like he goes in, he's like, "Oh, I don't know what I have, but I just made the job. Shut down the servers." And then like he just breaks his mind, and he makes a character called Dude, who is in the trailer, so I'm not gonna consider that too much of spoilers. And he doesn't even finish Dude's catchphrases or anything. He just sends in this dumb video game character that's super buff, who is also in the trailer, so it's not. I guess it's not really too much spoilers. But I don't know. It's just some like things that are so bad they're good to me, and I just think that they're funny. Uh, I also think some of the punchlines are really good. Like they have a punchline about bubblegum ice cream that's really funny. and they make NPCs seem so dumb, like a normal NPC would, and the actors actually act like NPCs, other than Guy, obviously, but they act like NPCs. Like, there's a scene that's in the trailer again where like they're getting robbed at a bank, and all the NPCs just drop on the floor and do their like normal thing. I don't know. It overall it was just a very funny movie that I enjoyed my time through. I went into it not expecting it to be that good, but when I finished watching it, it was all right, and I ended up enjoying my time. Overall, I'd give it probably like an 80-85%. It was super good to me, just really nerdy. They hit every nerd bone that you could imagine, and they just, I don't know. It was just something that I really liked overall. I think that if you're into video games or looking for like a goofy movie that's not really like amazing, because it's not like an amazing story or like an amazing plot. It's just kind of goofy stuff that's there. So if you're looking for a movie kind of like that, then it would be your movie. But otherwise, I'm not sure that a lot of people would like it. Like, I'm not sure a lot of older people who don't play video games will understand half of the references or like half of the jokes. But I know that a lot of people who are in like this industry and who like video games would find this movie really really funny. But that's pretty much it. Overall, it's an 85% for me, and I definitely would recommend people go see it if you're into that kind of stuff. Thanks.